Whether you're looking for adventure or simply a means by which to tote the kids around, the all-new Honda CR-V hits the sweet spot in the small SUV segment. When you own a segment like Honda does with the CR-V, building the next generation model often requires designer restraint and a focus on evolutionary changes. After all, when you sell a segment-leading 25,000 CR-Vs a month, there's no need to reinvent the wheel. So this 2012 model changes in subtle ways aimed at improving what was already well received. I admit, after the disappointment I experienced with the new Civic, I was worried about what Honda had done to the CR-V. But I'm glad to report that it has preserved what was good, added some overall refinement, and makes life a little easier for young families. While the styling changes do nothing to attract me, it's neither off-putting, and the CR-V's dimensions have in large part remained the same. Overall passenger volume has increased incrementally, while cargo volume with the rear seats up is greater by 1.5 cubic feet, but decreases by 2 cubic feet with them folded. But getting them into that position just got a lot easier with the one-motion levers on both sides that do the job in a jiffy without having to remove headrests or fold seat bottoms. This is the CR-V's highlight moment of new conveniences. The load floor is low too for less lifting, though Honda misses the opportunity to introduce compartmentalized storage areas to keep smaller items from sliding around. There's a new center console as well with a louvered cover that's large and deep enough to accommodate a purse or lots of other stuff. Though the numbers are ambivalent, this CR-V gives the impression of more room. Having a sister and several neighbors with varying generations of CR-Vs, they, as well as I, quickly noticed that this one drives with more suspension refinement, eagerness, and powertrain smoothness, even though the same 2.4-liter engine makes only marginally more power, now at 185 horsepower, and Honda's transmission choice remains a 5-speed auto, somewhat dated by today's standards. The biggest powertrain news comes from the new all-wheel drive system that, unlike the previous real-time four-wheel drive, no longer waits for slipping front wheels before sending power to the rear. This all-wheel drive setup betters the previous one by working at all speeds, providing hill start assist and reducing weight. And with over 6.5 inches of ground clearance and a solid body, the CR-V feels right at home traipsing down the trail to the lake. Better aerodynamics and slightly reduced body weight contribute to better fuel economy as well by 2 mpg combined. This all-wheel drive model is rated at 22 mpg city, 30 highway, and my weekly average was a respectable 25 mpg. There's also a new Econ mode that, when pushed, triggers an electronic tranquilizer through the system to eke out a little more. Illuminated arcs around the Speedo glow green when driving efficiently, acting as an eco coach. Available in base LX, EX, and like this one, EXL trim with navigation, my tester with no options, stickers for $30,605. While the Navi unit is decent and includes things like Pandora Internet Radio, Bluetooth audio, and text messaging, its graphics, screen size, and interface are a bit iffy. A rear seat entertainment system is also available. Honda didn't design the CR-V to wow you with the latest and greatest features, but what it does especially well is act just like a small utility vehicle should, with simplicity, comfort, and convenience while being gentle at the pump. And with this all-new version, CR-V buyers will continue to derive satisfaction from Honda's years of small SUV experience. For Drive Time on Yahoo Autos, I'm Steve Hammis.